mad. It's absolutely mad.
Do you think there's going to be this many cars?
More the merrier. Cars and Kebabs 2024.
From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing.
Set it up, man. Set it up.
Stacking up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. I'm alive, one of a kind with him. It's just by design with him. Keep a baddie on the side with him. 10 will be 2, yeah, the guys had to slide. Thing on the mind, except for the night. Living a good life. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing.
Right, so we've got this very special car, and a lot of you would have already seen this on the scenes. It belongs to a really good friend of ours, Sting Roadshow. They do all our DJ, great guys. Sting have had this car for probably going on about 7 or 8 years now. We're gonna wide body it, turbo body, a whole RS rear spoiler, and then colour. This is a 1990 onwards 964 model. The interior has been stripped out. It's got some Recaro interior, so all that work has been saved for us. It's got all the lightweight interior in there. There's nothing else to really say about it. It's green.
It's green. It's a gorgeous colour.
Yeah.
Winter snow, if you didn't know. Shorty bad, I mean super bad. About to plant a seed. Ain't no commitments, you know what it is, yeah. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big.
But what an event.
That was absolutely epic. I think we had close to 80 cars there. I think that was our capacity in this place. Maybe we could have gone a bit more, but wow, what an event. I think everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves. I think that's the main thing. Everyone enjoyed themselves. No antisocial behaviour.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That was the main thing. No one was wheel spinning up the yard and doing something silly. We've had so many emails now just saying, guys, thanks for putting that evening on.
Yeah, congratulations.
And then you get those sort of stories and you think,
it's all been worthwhile.
It's all been worthwhile, and all that hard work that we've all that prep. There's a couple of months of prep to put something on like this. The meet and grill were brilliant.
Yeah,
had so many praise about their food, classy events, and all the guys that helped us through the raffles, and it all came together, and it was
really, really good. Guys, I've just realized we haven't actually said hello. So hi everyone. Welcome to another ABT video. A bit of a change of scenery today. Today we're upstairs in the office. Bob and I thought we will go through some of the cars that were on the event. The event was epic, as Bob just said, and we're still getting praised today. So yeah, let's go over some of the cars. Bob, what do you say?
Let's go for it.
Yeah. So of course, first of all, we've got, what can you tell me about, what's your opinion on this car, my friend?
Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. That color just pops. No matter where that car goes, it always gets pictured.
Always.
We had it in our sort of center stage, like we like to call our spray booth the center stage, when you know, we like to put something special in there, and it pulls a crowd wherever that car goes. We've got big things coming for that car actually this year, so watch out for that one. We've got a big project happening to that.
When I first saw this car, I didn't know much about it, but one thing that stood out to me personally was the color. I mean, it grabs you immediately, doesn't it?
That color grabs it. We have spoken about possibly changing it. Changing its color has been on the cards. So when we start the project, what we're going to do to it, we'll see what happens. We don't know yet.
Guys, comment below. Should Mr. Sting change the color? Let us know what your thoughts are.
If you do think change the color, what color do you think?
Yeah, what would it be? Yeah, good idea. Should we move on to the next one?
Next.
Let's have a look at the next one. Ooh, another gorgeous car.
And that's the total opposite of Sting's green one there. This is a totally stock and narrow bodied. It was absolutely mint. It was beautiful. And again, when these cars came out, they didn't go very well.
Really?
People didn't like the shape of them. Bit of an ugly duckling. Not many units were sold. This one belongs to Paul. I think Taron, is that correct? Belongs to Paul. We've got Taron from Outlawed Plates in the background. So we got Paul's 964. He kindly brought that down for us. But now look at them. People love them. They are really, really good cars. They're hot news.
All right, so let's move on to the next one.
Yeah. And here we go. Another 964. That was our third 964 for that night. Again, a really nice example. The interior was stunning. I think it had a really nice contrast. Off-white grey interior with a nice sort of dark grey car. That was a Targa model. It looked really good. So we had it would have been nice to have had a convertible that day. So we had all three there, sort of like a convertible. Yeah, we had a convertible. We would have had the Targa and the coupe. So Taron, who's that? Amit. Yeah. So thanks to Amit for bringing that one down. We wanted a whole 964 collection in the workshop.
Exactly.
And, we've done that. There was supposed to be another one in there, but he turned up a little bit late. That was the blue 964, but that ended up being parked outside. That one belonged to Kashiv. That would have been a really nice lineup inside the workshop, but
gorgeous.
Yeah, it was a good looking car.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. So we got one of our own. If you guys haven't seen this one, look it up.
Oh, and this is a good point actually. So this is one of the ones that we've been working on recently. So guys, if you haven't seen the video, it's actually just been uploaded. So make sure to check that out. The link is up there,
somewhere
up here or up here.
In that corner there. Yeah, we had that on display. Those that were following that car, they had a good look at it. This was cool. Good story with this. So I was talking to the owner of this one, and he had just bought that. I'm not going to say how much he bought it for. So apparently he went to go and see it, and the guys selling it didn't realize what they had there. That is something special. I think it's a manual or something like that. There's something about that car. He goes, went to go and see it. He goes, I literally just bought it there and then. Whoever was selling it didn't realize what they had there. So fair play to him. That was actually a really cool car.
Yeah, really. I mean, if the opportunity presents, grab it, guys. Definitely make sure you grab it. Oh, by the way, just a quick call out to Sunny. Sunny, thank you so much for coming down on the day and taking a lot of these pictures for us. Great work, by the way, buddy. Again, Alpina, as well as I think one of two that had turned up on the day.
Yep. We had a couple of Alpinas. This belonged to Mark. Yeah, he won one of our raffles last year.
And won again.
And then won again this year.
One lucky guy. Well done, Mark. And then another Alpina. This is Seb. Seb also popped down on the event. Actually came to pick up one of his art pieces from us at the event. So yeah, nice guy.
Cool car. This is a car that excited me. E60 M5. One of, I think, two in right-hand drive in Imola Red. This particular car had 20,000 miles on it. And
really?
The customer paid some decent money for it.
I can imagine.
Not long ago. And it was immaculate. I mean, it was stunning. And, I don't think I've seen another Imola Red M5, and I think it just looked so good. It was a really, really good looking car.
For someone like me, a bit of a novice, right? He's got V10 on the numplate.
Yeah.
Is it really a V10?
Yeah, it was a 5-litre V10. It's what the car says.
So it's good as it sounds, guys. Yeah, wow. Okay, cool car.
Another couple of cool cars. First off, E46 M3 in Phoenix Yellow. That is such a cool car. I think that had Phoenix Yellow interior. I think Phoenix Yellow was one of the launch colors for E46s. I think, you know, at the time, again, it was one of those colors that not many were sold. People didn't really like it. But now look, that color holds a premium and it just looks so good. It's aged really well, that color has.
What a car. And is this the second car you're talking about?
And this is the next one. They were both stood side by side. Laguna Seca blue, my ultimate favorite color.
Didn't you have that color before?
I personally had one of those. It was a launch color for BMW on the M3. So those two, Phoenix Yellow and Laguna Seca blue, were the launch colors, and both were sort of love it or hate it colors. Again, not many units were sold of those, but now those two colors both hold premiums. And look at, they just look so cool.
Yeah, I mean, they do. They both look.
And for us to have those two parked side by side at our event, thanks to Nikki E46 for organising the E46 crew coming down.
I think, like I said to you before, I mean, our events seem to be attracting the premium. There are a lot of rarity comes to our events. I mean, last time we had the NSXs here as well, and again, two of them.
Yeah, we had a couple of them.
Never see them, and they both turned up on the same day.
Yeah.
And now again with the E46s. Yeah. Do you regret selling yours?
Yeah, I kind of do regret selling mine. But then when I had mine, it was 2007, 2008. They were readily available. I just came across a Laguna Seca blue one and bought it. I remember sort of, you know, cutting my roof out of that one and putting a CSL carbon roof on.
Wow.
This is the weird sort of stuff we were doing then.
You never know, right? I mean, it's now become a legend, but you would never have known that at the time.
Never. Another nice one. Raj brought his 996. Look at it. It just looks so cool in yellow with the Aero kit 4S. Super cool car.
That's right. Thanks for bringing it out.
Thank you. We saw this car at West London Classics. That's a cool looking car. I really like that. Nice and simple. Sitting on air. The wheels are nice. His boot install, I really love his boot install. It's just got that sort of that old distillery, you know, brewing something in there. So it's a nice sort of copper and leather look in that boot build. Fair play to him. That's a really good looking car.
Very nice car. And again, just goes to show how far back. I remember when I was in college. Again, you would never know, right? These cars, they were around everywhere. At the time, no one wanted them. Literally, no one wanted them. And now, they're
super cool.
Yeah, super cool. Aged well.
Here's something a bit different, something from the JDM. A black Honda Integra Type R. Great cars. Look at them. They look cool.
Yeah. Full Fast and Furious spec by the looks of it.
Fast and Furious, yeah.
Looks very nice indeed. Oh yeah, bit of money.
This was nice, bit different. Out of all the cars that we had up there, this was super luxury.
It really was.
I had all the sports cars, the lowered cars, and the ones on air sitting, you know, touching the ground, and so on and so forth. And then you get someone that pulls up in like something super luxury, a Continental GT. Yeah, just looks great, isn't it?
I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but there's a little highlight spot there on the paint, and you can really see the flake and the pearl within the paint. It's just stunning. When you see it in real life, it really does demand presence.
No introduction needed. Raj from Car Audio Security brought his 992 GT3 RS. I think we've covered this car before.
I'll never get bored of this car.
No, you can't get bored of looking at that. There's just so much happening on that car. You can't get bored of looking at it and talking about it. So another cool car that came down. Lee, thanks for bringing your Lamborghini down. We had two here that night.
We did, and I've got the Superleggera right next to it in a second.
Great looking car. That car was loud. Again, thanks for bringing that down.
Yeah, amazing vehicles, the Lambos. I mean, the V12s are
sound phenomenal.
Sound phenomenal. They really do. I'm going to be really sad when, well, actually, no, they're keeping the V12. Even for the new one, they're keeping the V12. It's just when the V12 eventually, inevitably goes, it's going to be a sad day, for sure. All right, the next car.
Here's the next one, Superleggera.
Yeah.
Have I pronounced it correctly?
Yeah, you've done a great job there. For those of you that don't know, it's Superleggera. So this is a Gallardo Superleggera. I can't remember if this was the manual version or the e-gear, but there's one, like this is one of 50 in the world. So these are super rare. Like you were saying to me on the day, Bob, I don't know if you remember, like the Performante and the Hurricane.
Yeah, this is the Performante of the Hurricane.
Exactly.
Superleggera was the
last hurrah
of the Gallardo.
Yeah.
It was a very good looking, clean car. Again, look really cool, black with those with those wheels. I think it's a real.
Yeah, absolute stunner.
Here we have another really good looking car. This one was supposed to be inside, so Cashiv's 964. That's a built car. All the interior has been stripped out. Fast road car. We've seen that car a few times. Again, another car that pulls a crowd. A lot of pictures are always taken of that car wherever we go. Part of our little group, what we call Porsche of West London.
Yeah.
We normally go down to like the Fair Mile, drive up there in convoy, and you sort of get to see when you're driving behind that car and things green. I mean green one. You see heads turning when people sort of look at these two cars. A really good looking car, and built really well.
Stunning in every way. Absolutely. Oh, there's that Tesla.
Here's another good one. Look at that. Would you ever think that someone would modify a Tesla? And look at it. That one belongs to 6AD.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and they've made those wheels. They made those wheels fit that car. Done the whole wide body on it. I think that looks really good.
Actually, I like it.
I like it. I like that. You know, nice and simple, and he's gone really sort of mental on the wheels. So no, I think that looks really good.
It's a great theme. He's sort of matching the color all the way around with the badge and everything else as well, with the carbon bits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but again, I never thought a Tesla would look this way. And not to forget the raffle. We actually had a best ever raffle.
We done a really good raffle there.
Yeah.
You know, we had some great prizes that were donated. Last year, in total, we did raise a bit more. But this year, as a single event, you know, everyone was so generous that night. So I think, what was it? We were about the 700. Nishkam SWAT, they had a quick tally up that night. You know, fair play to everyone. Like I always say, we are quite fortunate in driving these nice cars. And if we do give sort of 10-20 quid when we do a charity event, hey, it helps a good cause and it helps other people. What a great event. So, you know, thanks to the likes of Asai Club for donating. We had Insane Remapping, who gave out a free remap.
I wouldn't mind winning that, to be fair.
I would have had something remapped. I would have found something to remap. They are good at what they do.
Yeah.
Seriously. Plus, the events donated a bottle that night.
And ironically, Mark won it again.
Mark won that. So
Mr. Alpina.
Yeah, so he's twice on the trot now.
2 for 2, yeah.
2 for 2. Starnagloss, thank you very much, Starnagloss. They done a whole detailing kit. That alone was probably worth about 70 or 80 quid.
Yeah.
So, you know, fair play to them.
Fair play. I mean, don't forget the ABT t-shirts.
Oh yeah, ABT t-shirts. They were hot news that night.
Hot news, exactly. 3 got given away. I mean, if you want your own, you need to come to the next event for sure.
100%. So, you know, a massive shout out and a thank you to our long-term good friends, Sting Roadshow.
Yeah.
If you guys need any DJing, party events, anything looked after like that, look them up. Sting Roadshow.
Amazing.
You know, without these guys, we wouldn't have the entertainment there that night. Going forward, the food guys, Meat and Grill, you know, massive shout out to them. Put some seriously tasty food up that night. A lot of compliments on their food.
Yeah.
Glossy Events, look them up. If you don't know who they are, look them up. Glossy Events. They
Keeping
made
the
sure
crowd
everyone
entertained.
Lubricated.
Lubricate even, yeah.
They kept everyone lubricated. Not only engine oil, but they do they do oil for the human body. Again, look them up.
And ultimately you guys, and thank you for turning up to our events and making it the success that it was.
Without you guys, we don't have an event.
Yeah.
And for us, it's just enjoyable to put these events on for you guys to enjoy. So without you guys, we don't have an event.
So Bob, I think with that, we're pretty much done, right?
I think we're done.
All right, guys. Well, look, once again, thank you very much for watching another ABT video. It's a pleasure doing these videos for you, especially these events and anything else that we can put together for you guys. It really is a lot of fun.
If I can add on to that, if you message down below, if you want to find out more about our events that we put on down here, put a message below and we'll add you to our mailing list.
Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Ting the ting.
Yeah, you've already commented, and then we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.
Take care. Bye.